I want to be clear about something before this video starts. Using ChatGPT every morning didn't make me more productive. It made me more honest with myself, and that changed everything. 30 days, 5 minutes every morning, one simple prompt. Here's what actually happened. It started simply. Every morning, before checking my phone, before opening email, before doing anything, I opened ChatGPT and typed one thing. Here's what's on my mind right now. That's it. No complicated prompt, no system, just whatever was there when I woke up. Some mornings it was a work problem I hadn't solved. Some mornings it was a vague anxiety I couldn't name. Some mornings it was just a list of things I was avoiding. I gave it all to ChatGPT, and then I listened. What I didn't expect was how quickly that 5 minutes became the most important part of my day. Week 1. Honestly, it felt strange. Typing your thoughts to an AI at 7 in the morning feels a little absurd at first, like talking to yourself, but slower and in writing. But that's exactly what made it useful. When you type something out, you can't hide from it the way you can when it's just a thought. It's there, visible, real. By the end of week 1, I noticed something. The things I kept typing every morning, they weren't random. They were the same 3 or 4 things cycling through, unresolved. ChatGPT didn't solve them, but it helped me see them clearly for the first time. Week 2. I changed the prompt slightly. Instead of just, here's what's on my mind, I started asking, what is this thought actually about? Not what's happening on the surface, but what's underneath it. That shift was small. The effect was not. I started understanding patterns in how I think, why certain things felt heavy, why I kept postponing the same decisions, why some mornings I woke up anxious about nothing specific. ChatGPT isn't a therapist, but it asks questions like one. Week 3. By week 3, the morning check-in had become a system. 3 prompts, 5 minutes, every morning without exception. First, what's on my mind, to empty the mental inbox. Second, what is one thing I can do today that would create the most relief? Not the most important thing, the most relieving thing. Third, what am I avoiding and why? The hardest one, the most useful one. That third prompt changed how I made decisions. Week 4. By the final week, something unexpected happened. I started looking forward to the 5 minutes, not because it was productive, because it was honest. In a world where everything moves fast and demands your attention, 5 minutes of quiet honesty with yourself is rarer than it sounds. ChatGPT became the container for that honesty. Here are the 3 prompts I used every morning, exactly as I wrote them. The first, I just woke up. Here's everything on my mind right now. List. Help me understand what I'm actually dealing with. The second, of everything I wrote above, what single thing would create the most relief if I addressed it today? The third, what am I clearly avoiding in my life right now? And what is the most likely reason? You don't need a paid version of ChatGPT for this. The free version works perfectly. The link is in the description if you want to start tomorrow morning. I also use Notion to keep a simple log of my morning check-ins, just a sentence or 2 per day. Seeing the patterns over time is where the real clarity comes from. That link is in the description too. 30 days in, the biggest change wasn't in my to-do list. It wasn't in my schedule or my habits or my output. It was in how honest I became with myself about what was actually going on. That's something productivity systems rarely touch. They optimize your external world. But what about the internal one? 5 minutes every morning. One honest conversation with an AI. It's not magic. It's not a hack. It's just a quiet, consistent practice of paying attention to what's actually there. If you want to try it, the 3 prompts are in the description. And if you haven't downloaded the free 3-day Lucent Reset guide yet, that's there too. I'll see you next week.